Alright everybody, welcome to another episode of
Unique Adventures.
We are out here this weekend. We are out here in Skagit Valley, up in a little bit central to northern Washington. And what are we doing out here?
We are at the Tulip Festival.
So we are out here at RoozenGaarde, which is one of the tulip farms around in the area. There are a lot of them. This seems to be the most popular one, and so this festival's been going on for some time now.
About 42 years?
42 years. So it's definitely grown into what it is today. It is a month-long festival of all the daffodils and all the tulips here in the area, which is nice. We're gonna take you along and showcase a lot of these things, but also stay tuned towards the end. We're gonna give you some tips and tricks on how to take some amazing pictures while you're out here, because that's half of coming out here, is getting to see everything. But everybody's got their cameras out trying to get those awesome, smooth, buttery, blurred out pictures. So stay tuned to that, but let's go ahead and check out RoozenGaarde. So we're walking around here, we're checking everything out. Definitely make sure you stop and get all the angles for all the shots. And in the front you've got more decorative type of displays, and then towards the back of the fields here you've got the more linear setups with the different colors. Like we said, the Tulip Festival's been officially going on here for the last 41 years. This area was kind of looked at as possibly the best area to be growing, doing tulips, and had a little mini tulip festival going in the 1920s up north in Bellingham. But because of the Great Depression and because of the bulbs freezing up there, they just didn't feel like it was a good place, so they came down a little bit south now here into Skagit Valley. And this is now where you see where they feel like this is pretty much the perfect area to be cultivating all these tulip fields out here, and makes for some amazing pictures if you are out here, especially in April. This is when the festival is happening all year long. Spoiler tip: second, third weekend, which right now we're on the second weekend of April, are probably the best weekends to come out with most of everything in bloom. If you come a little bit earlier, you're probably going to get daffodils, but you may not get as much of the tulips. We are definitely getting it all today. If it is really sunny outside, the best times to come take pictures obviously are going to be more in the morning hours and the afternoon hours when the sun isn't completely straight up and down. And we'll show you towards the end of the video here on some good angles and some good ways to be looking at that. But gorgeous fields out here. We're going to keep exploring. And a little bit more with the history here, especially with this farm here. Back in 1946 is when they started coming back down to the Skagit Valley. William Roozen in 1946 kind of pioneered and kind of laid the groundwork for Skagit Valley to have these tulip fields and eventually evolve into this tulip festival up here that's a month long. And the garden we're in is the Roozen Garden, so named after the founder of who brought the tulips here. So definitely interesting little tidbits coming up here. Gorgeous day. Today is a little overcast, but even for your pictures and stuff on overcast days, sometimes that might actually be a little bit easier trying to get some amazing shots. It's definitely worth coming up and checking this out. We're gonna keep walking around, and we're gonna go over those pictures towards the end of the video. So as you're also here, definitely check out, you can buy tulips, you can buy tulip bulbs here in the little gift shops and stuff like that. They've got a cool little tent that you can go into. They've got catalogs where you can order everything if that's what you want to do. You can also order stuff online here through tulips.com, and you can have stuff sent home to you. They ship, they do all sorts of amazing things here. But yeah, definitely with buying stuff here, and they've also got concessions here as well, so you can get some snacks, some hamburgers, hot dogs, pretty much anything you want. We are having an amazing time out here so far, but we're gonna just keep moving along. Okay, so we are ending our time here. Final thoughts about the Tulip Festival here and kind of going to RoozenGaarde. What did you think about it?
We always have a great time here. Couple of little things to remember is that the ground can be pretty wet and muddy in between the fields as you're walking. So definitely boots, not your nice high-heeled shoes. A nice pretty dress, especially if it's a rainy day or has been raining, you'll get a little bit muddy. We did well today because the ground is pretty dry. There are mud puddles here and there, but otherwise, yeah, we've had a great day. The weather's been sunny and then a little overcast. Typical Washington, but it's been a good day. Yeah, with taking those pictures, kind of steamrolling into that, when you're taking your pictures out here, like obviously, like we said, earlier in the day, later in the day are going to be the best, you know, vibrancy with the sun and getting golden hour and all that jazz. So coming on a sunny day at noon is probably not the best idea to take the best pictures, but if you're coming on an overcast day, you can kind of diffuse some of that light, so it makes it a little bit more forgiving when you are needing to take some of these pictures. So don't stray trying to come out even if it's not completely pristine conditions. Another cool thing to note when you're taking pictures is watch for different angles and look at your different settings on your phone, because like on our iPhones, like we can do the portrait, and we can do, they've got this other one that's a spatial, where it helps separate that foreground background because you want to get some contrast in your pictures. But holding at your phone at different angles and like shooting up, shooting down, shooting sideways at time, getting some different perspectives. Do note when you're out in the fields, you can see some of those little spurts of color in the rows of fields there. Yeah, so sometimes with so many bulbs, they do pick them up every year. They take them out of the ground, but every once in a while you'll see like some pink flowers and all of a sudden there's a red one or a white one mixed in with it. So sometimes the bulbs do get mixed, but it's pretty neat to do pictures like Glenn said, of those random pictures, random flowers with the other flowers. Makes good pictures. Yeah, so definitely look out for all that. You can't take terrible pictures out here. I mean, the scenery's great. If you can get some of that background in with some of the mountains, that's like pristine. So getting lower, getting upward pictures, those are some of the best tips that I can give you as being a videographer and an amateur photographer to get some pretty amazing shots as you've seen us kind of come through here. So let me know, have you guys been to the Tulip Festival before? Have you been to RoozenGaarde? Drop those comments. Let us know what have been your experiences here. As always, hit that thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so that when we come up north and we go to Deception Pass State Park, but also make it out to the Tulip Festival, you won't miss it. But until then, we'll see you in the next adventure.